Well, as I have been saying also in the previous session, AT&T Global Network connects more than 3.5 billion industry customers around the world in about 200 countries. So our customer, really, we help them mobilize their people, their operation, to scale up their operation, to go mobile and to use the cloud. Certainly, the advantage or what they are looking from us is really a global type of connection and to have a seamless experience. Of course, as I also have been saying before, there is, and as Gerard has been pointing out, the environment has tremendously changed because we now are connecting all the objects to the internet. Cisco has predicted that from here to 2020 we will have 50 billion probably objects connected to the internet. This requires, of course, network with certain capacity because there's more and more data flow on the network itself. It requires a lot of investment. So from a policy standpoint, our customers certainly need a service that works seamless. But for us, in order to provide that type of service, we need policy framework that are interoperable, that are flexible, that of course address consumer demands, consumer protection, and that is applied, in a competitive way, reflects the market reality because the market has been changing a lot, and also that is try to foster competition and try to foster innovation as well. When you have a lot of participants on the market that are as well investing, certainly you can trust the market dynamics, and to create a good environment as well.
Thank you, Claudia. Well, I think the case of AT&T is very interesting because, well, AT&T is de facto transborder operator, in particular across Europe. So, what is your? So, of course, we all know what the European Commission wants to promote, this vision of the more integrated internal market in not only in e-communications but in the digital economy in general. What is your what's the feeling of your company and how to cope with this market, which at the same time is borderless, at least in some areas, and very fragmented? How do you see this?
As you have been saying, AT&T is a licensed operator in 27 of the 28 European member states. So we have employees in basically all the different countries, and certainly we are serving our customer at pan-European level. So this means that we have a lot of challenges because today there's no real digital single market. There are 28 different type of regulations. So there's a lot of red tape that we have to face. There are a lot of costs associated with it, and certainly a lot of resources. Now, AT&T is a big multinational, so we can certainly, have the means to face all that, but imagine a startup that want to scale up at European level. If you cut off a lot of red tape, it would really allow this startup to grow. And it's a growth for AT&T as well, because some of them are probably our customer. So I think that the digital single market is a unique opportunity that Europe has, because we have the opportunity of harmonizing the framework, of creating a unique market with more than 500 million people that can have access to these services. So, and it has been, as I think President Juncker and VP Ansip have highlighted, this can really bring more than 250 billion growth in Europe. So it's a unique opportunity. What we are really challenging sometimes is, for example, cross-border data flow, because there are sometimes some members that, of course, have some fears. So they ask for local storage of data, but it is going against the spirit of the type of service that we are providing, because if you start to build local server in different member states, you are fragmenting a market, and you are fragmenting also the cloud computing type of service. This is just one example. allowing, for example, the extraterritorial use of numbering, it really would help, scaling up also the Internet of Things and connected car business. And these are all just few examples, but I think there is a lot of opportunities there that we really need to seize.
Thank you very much. I won't ask you the question, will it work and when? We'll see. So
Thank you, Margot.
Those of you who, and I think all of you have read the 211 questions of the public consultation on the telecommunications review issued by the European Commission 2 weeks ago. So you have noticed a very interesting shift in the angle. Actually the document is presented not as dealing with e-communications, but and the word telecommunications only appears, inside the document. What's put forward is internet access. It's interesting that the Commission has changed the angle, changed the focus, and the e-communications now is more about internet access than what we used to call the telecommunications, which maybe sometimes will be a thing of the past. So the internet is still a thing of its own. It has its own governance structure. It has a future which is largely unknown, and so it's very important, very interesting for us to listen to what Nigel Hickson, who's a Vice President of Global Stakeholder Engagement for Europe at ICANN, what do you have to say about us, about the future of internet governance, how it relates to broader regulatory issues, and in what direction do you see this internet governance